Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are oldie but a goodie, welcome back, and if you are new, welcome. So in my last video, I just showed you all the drugstore haul that I had, all the little drugstore goodies that I bought. In this one, we're gonna dive on in and play with some makeup. Okay, so I'm not about to sit here and talk your ears off. Let's go ahead and start playing with it. Okay, so I don't know what my camera did, but I did put on the Hard Candy color corrector. This is the Radiant Primer. I did put that on already, but I forgot I had these two babies, the primer sticks. So I had the Stick It to Pores, the mattifying pore stick, and then I also have the coconut primer stick. So what I am going to do, I am going to try the mattifying pore primer stick because I do have oily skin. Okay, so it looks like this. How much product do you get? Oh, and it still goes, so that's not bad at all. Okay. So I'm gonna put this on my face. Wait a couple of minutes for it to mattify. Let's see if it does mattify and minimize pores. I don't really see a difference. I don't know. Let's see how it holds up. The next item that I am going to use is the Ordinary Foundation in the 3.1 wide. That's the dark yellow undertone. That's this right here. All right. I'll put two, let me see, 1, 2, 3 pumps. It's not as liquidy as Rihanna's Fenty Beauty Foundation, which I love, but it's not you know, it's thick either. So I'm using my It Cosmetics brush that I got from Ulta. I bought this last year. I have been using it, so it's a little dirty, and it was to support breast cancer. I thought it was cute. It's in a heart shape. So let me just dab this all over my skin. Okay, so my thoughts on the foundation. Like the foundation, blends well into my skin. Perfect color. I'm not liking the primer stick so far. This primer stick didn't seem to mattify my skin, but let's continue. So the next item, the next makeup that item that I am going to use is the ColourPop concealer. I'm gonna mix deep tan and tan. I like to mix my concealers. Okay, let's blend it in.
I'm so not liking this primer. It is not mattifying anything. My pores just seem to just be sticking through it.
Okay, I'm using my Sacha ButterCup. Okay, so I am going to finish my face off camera, and then I'll be back to give you all my thoughts on these products. All right, give me 1 minute. I'll be back. Hi everyone. Okay, so I'm back and I finished my face. I finished my look. I have views about a couple of products. Okay, sit this here. As far as the Miliani lip, both of the lips, the Fierce Intense and the Matte Rush, I do like these two together. I love the way my lips look. It is very matte, but Miliani is known for, when it comes to their mattes, they are known for their matte lipsticks to be, liquid lipsticks to be very matte. So it delivered, no problem. So love it. Okay, the next item, or the next two items, with the hard candy, this really does give you a glow, but it's like it's speckles of glitter in it, so I'm not really feeling it. I really had to like beat my face with a sponge, or just try, and I also use the brush, to the face brush, powder brush, to kind of like just tone it down. I don't like that there's glitter in this, and I guess that's why it gives you that glow. I'm not feeling it at all, just not. With the Slay All Day setting powder, well, it's only been about, what, 45 minutes to an hour, and I did mix those two together, but of course it did dry matte. When I did spray this on my face after the glow, it did tone it, it did assist in toning it down. So if I use the Slay All Day by itself, I'm sure it would have done exactly what it claimed to do, which is mattify my makeup. So this is a good one, definitely a good one. The concealers, beautiful, 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 beautiful. I mean, I don't know if you can see, this right here is from my glasses, but I have like strong bags anyway under my eyes, thanks to my mother and grandmother, but it did conceal quite nicely. I probably could have layered it a little more, but I'm not really going over. I'm just going to my parents' house, so yeah. But these two work so great together. I'm very impressed, love it, and I got D10 and 10, so I use these two together, so really feeling it. A very good buy. Actually, it worked better than my Kate Von D, and I'm shocked. The Ordinary. Okay, The Ordinary did its thing. Now, in the first, as I was putting it on and everything, it was the stick it to pores that I believe that had it looking so glossy to me. And I believe if I use this, I'm sorry. I believe if I had used this by itself, or with like my Becca primer that's very mattifying, something like that, it would have gave me the exact look that I was looking for. Because as you all can see, I don't know if you could tell, but I'm still somewhat shiny a little bit, and it had a lot to do with the stick it to pores. It doesn't mattify. It did not mattify my pores at all. It didn't mattify my face. It actually made it more glossier, and I already have oily skin, so it didn't prevent my oils from seeking out, you know. But this, I do love the coverage, and I'm going to give this another chance. Well, I have given this another chance with another primer, and it worked beautifully. I don't think that with this primer that my face is going to hold up, so I know I'm going to need my Rihanna's blotting powder in my purse today just to blot out the oils. But this does work really, really great. And like I said, I got the 3.1 coverage in the yellow undertone. So this is a good buy, and for $6 you can't beat that. Great coverage. Not full coverage, but it does give you like a light to medium coverage. So I'm all for that. Let me see. I got this brush from Target, the sculpting face brush, and I noticed that this is kind of like the same type of design for that Rihanna has for her brush. I do think that this is a good dupe. I did use it. It does hug the cheeks really good, and it does give you like that nice highlight using a brush. So I do think this is a good dupe. If you can't afford Rihanna's brush, go get this one then. Another good dupe is the Super Shock Cheek, which I'm using. I don't know if you all can see it, but it looks very gorgeous on my face. And it actually reminds me, this one reminds me of Rihanna's Ginger Bean and Moscow Mule. It pretty much giving you like that same look, to be honest with you. So I say if you can't afford the Rihanna Moscow Mule Ginger Bean, then the ColourPop High Five Super Shock Cheek give you just the same amount. It gives you the same amount of highlight. It's supposed to be a blush, but it works as a highlight. So, and it's the same color as Rihanna's Moscow Mule Ginger Bean. So I say get this. It doesn't come on as strong as Rihanna's Fenty Beauty one, but it's just as good. It's just as good. So that's a good dupe, I'm just saying. So the next one that I want to discuss is the Rose Gold Highlight by Hard Candy. This is a no for me. It made me look ashy. It has way too much glitter in it. It didn't give me a highlight. I had to, once I put it on my face, it looked like I had nothing but glitter on my face. I was not feeling it at all. So to offset it, I had to put the ColourPop highlight on my face, and it looks really nice with that. But that by itself, it might be better for lighter skin complexion, lighter complexion women, or men, but for me it's a no. Absolutely not. With the cute as fuck ColourPop eyeshadow palette, this is a really nice palette. The shadows was blendable. I had no problems blending the shadows. I think it's a really beautiful palette. People say it's a dupe for the Natasha Delona palette, but I wouldn't go as far as to say that, even though I do not own none of her palettes because they too goddamn much. But I think that this is worth your money. It's a good eyeshadow palette. Go get it. I love ColourPop eyeshadow palettes anyway. So overall, this is a good look. This is a nice fall look, and I'm really happy with the outcome. The Hard Candy highlighter, no, the mattifying primer, pore primer, that's a hell no. Not for oily skin. For those that's probably dry, probably work for you, but no, that's it. It's a no. It's no. So yeah, so that is my views on everything. I am about to edit this video, and I am about to leave and go eat me some soul food. Okay, wherever you at, I hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And like Jay-Z always say, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me for these few minutes, and I gladly appreciate it. And please remember, we can fight racism and injustice as a whole, as collectively coming together as one. Take a knee, be strong, keep up the good fight. We will win this war. Thank you. Bye.